Hey, Soph, this Tourette syndrome guy...
Don't go there.
Angus, is it?
Dad.
Judging by your website, he seems like a nice enough sort of guy, but I just wanted to say, look, it's all right, I don't disapprove, but I just want you to be aware that people with problems, well, they can be more complicated to deal with. He may have all sorts of issues.
Dad, just stop.
Issues like self-esteem, for example, which affects how he behaves with other people. Girlfriends especially.
A, he's not even remotely my boyfriend, and B, this is torture. Please stop.
Oh, I see. Things have got a bit pear-shaped, have they? Well, as long as you can stay friends. But just don't take it too serious.
I will stick my head in a blender if you don't stop.
But you did say that you come to...
Ah!
Is she all right?
She will be.
What happened?
Nothing too serious, she'll sort it.
We just don't want her retreating into herself again.
She won't. Although I think this might mean the end to her worthy causes thing. Dad, go to work and save lives. Quit worrying, she'll be fine, okay? Her telling you to butt out of her love life, it's like old times, isn't it?
Yeah.
See you, Dad.
See you, son.
How did your parents take it when you came out?
They struggled. One of my sisters still thinks it's a lifestyle choice. The other one's cool. What about you?
My dad threw me out and my mum went along with it, but we still talk on the phone when he's out.
Any brothers or sisters?
One of each. Mal thinks I'm a pervert and my sister is a high flyer in finance who thinks that family is for poor people. We exchange Christmas cards.
Wow. Makes me feel a bit better about my lot.
Mrs. Jeffries?
Kirk, is it?
Yes. Can I get you a coffee?
No thanks, I can't stay long.
Oh, well, have a seat.
We were just comparing families.
Maya speaks very highly of hers. I had to trade mine in.
You're a bit on the homophobic side.
Yeah, like Hitler was a bit on the anti-Semitic side.
Still, family is forever.
In my case, unfortunately.
Blood ties are the most important. I'm sure your mother would agree with me.
Well, actually, she was the one who let my brother beat me up and my father disown me, so...
Still, there's always two sides to these things.
Bigotry and intolerance versus a scared teenager, as I recall.
Having dealt with this one myself, I know it's not always straightforward. I'm not a regular churchgoer, but I do still have Christian values which are sometimes in conflict over this.
As a practicing Catholic, I can assure you I'm familiar with the dilemma of dogma. In the end, it comes down to a simple choice between loving and hating.
Hey, Angus. I so used to think he was a freak.
He's hot. Way hot.
Are you and him? No. Even though he saved your life?
Yeah.
I read your new My Life page about him. It was really good.
I wish he thought so.
Well, he should. He's a hero. Well, I'm with you. To have Tourette's and still rock is cool. I mean, if you're not dating, I'm...
Hey.
First in, first served. Cow. Mole. Shut up. Whatever. Mum, did you meet Maya's potential donor?
I did.
You didn't like him?
I'm sure he's nice in his own way, but no, I didn't.
Why not?
For a man who wants a family, he's chosen to have nothing to do with his own, which makes me think he's not ready to be a parent in any capacity.
This isn't the gay thing, is it?
Can a gay man be the kind of role model a child needs?
Was he really flamboyant or something?
He appeared normal, but then a lot of them do on the outside.
Oh, once they get home, they rip off the suit and out come the frocks, huh?
I don't find this amusing. Maya is about to make a big mistake if she decides to go ahead with this guy.
Oh, come on, Mum. Just because he's gay doesn't mean he'll be a bad parent.
I get enough political correctness from Maya, thank you very much. Mark, what do you think about this?
I've never met the guy, so...
It'd be much better if we'd kept this donor thing within the family, so to speak. Can you find out about this guy for us?
Mum.
Well, remember Libby's last disaster? If we'd known more about him, we would have saved ourselves a lot of grief.
Let's just leave this with Maya, okay? It's her business, not ours.
If this man fathers Maya's child, he is in the family. And before that happens, I want to know if he is reliable or a ratbag. Please?
Sorry, Yvonne, I think Tanya's right. This really is Maya's business.
I'll have to do it myself then.
That room won't be free until tomorrow.
Great.
I don't have time, Mum.
I haven't even said anything yet.
You wanted to meet Kirk. You met him. You obviously didn't like him. That is an end to it.
You are about to invite this man into our family. You have a duty to talk this through with us.
I have a duty to choose a donor or co-parent carefully. Any child I have is the priority, not pandering to your prejudices.
I'm not prejudiced. I just don't like him.
I told you.
And it's not fair to shove this man down our throats when he is clearly not compatible.
How do you know that? You spoke to him for 2 seconds.
Long enough. Look,
I thought you'd be happy. I wanted to go it alone, you know that. Kirk made me rethink having a father around for my child. He might be a good dad for all I know.
I thought I'd never say this, but Mark would have made a better dad. Far better.
Well, you need to get over that. I have. Anyway, the point is, this is my decision. Mine and Kirk's. And after meeting you, I wouldn't be surprised if he's having second thoughts.
All the more reason not to have anything to do with him. Say thank you, but no thank you. If you're too embarrassed to do it, I'll do it for you.
No, you go nowhere near him. Now, just go away, I'm busy.
Morning.
Morning.
Claire, look about yesterday.
Just forget it.
No, I wanted to apologise. I was tempted, I did the wrong thing and you helped me out, so thank you. And, here's part payment for what I owe you. The good doctor was so grateful he insisted I take it as a reward. And yes, I do understand the irony, so unless you think I deserve to keep it. Yeah, I thought you'd see it my way. So, why did you cover for me?
Well, it was a lot easier than seeing the whole thing blow up, Philippi. You being arrested, thrown out of the country, her heart being broken.
Right. And no other reason?
No.
Okay. Okay, well, thanks again.
Morning.
Morning.
Hey, Libby, shower's free.
All yours. What was all that about?
Oh, she's just a bit down. She still misses her ex. Tea and toast?
Thanks.
Angus, wait. I've been psyching myself up to apologise.
Don't bother, it's okay, it doesn't matter.
No, wait. I was going to apologise, but now I'm not. Ask me why. Why, here you ask? Well, let me tell you why, except not here.
Sophie,
Come on, you have to come back to my place. There's something I have to show you.
I've got class.
Exactly, you've got class, and I don't mean school. Come on, this is more important than school.
You should be careful, you know, with Claire. She's a bit needy at the moment. Missing her ex plus a bit of a crush on you equals, well...
No, she's fine, don't worry.
Oh, I'm not. I just worry that she may forget herself if you're too kind.
Truly, Libby, it's okay.
I know you are, but Claire...
Is a friend. Just like she is to you, so let's go on being her friend and not stab her in the back, okay?
I'm not. I wouldn't. Never. It's just Claire's a bit different. The religion thing, the orphan thing, her low-rent job...
I'm gonna get some milk.
Angus is nothing but hot. And this one. Angus can swear at me anytime. Seriously cute. Please tell Angus to visit my page so he can see my photograph. And there's plenty more where that came from. What'd I tell you? These girls saw right past the Tourette's.
I'm flattered, but I'm still on display as a freak.
Okay, shut up and listen to this one. Really listen. I cried when I read about Angus because that's what I go through every day. First from my stepdad, then people on the street, then the kids at school. Kids point and laugh. Adults look away like they feel sick. It makes me feel like dirt. Reading how Angus goes through it too makes me feel sad, but I also know I'm not alone. If my story about you helped even one kid, wasn't it worth it?
I guess it was. We'd better get back.
Am I forgiven?
Yeah, you were anyway.
Thanks. And for my next blog, I promise to consult people first, okay?
Next blog.
My mission is to open up real discussions, you know, like make people think, question things, form their own opinions.
Sophie.
Yeah?
You're asking for trouble.
By helping people.
Well, if you're not qualified to help, you can do more harm than good. You know what they say about the road to hell. Never mind. Come on, we'll be late.
Mum was a pain because she cares. She's worried that I'm so desperate to have a child I'll rope in anyone to do the deed.
I guess a mother's job is to protect, and it's a nice way of describing a pit bull on steroids.
That's her.
I guess you're going to bat for a grandchild. That's a good thing.
She is a sweetie, really. So anyway, I looked at some of your designs on the net.
And while you're doing that, I was probably looking up your Kennedy's disease.
Were you freaked out?
Oh, like you say, the pre-implant diagnosis thingy can rule it out, so no, not really.
Phew. I thought that might be a deal breaker.
My thinking is the next step is to exchange health checks. You need to be sure I'm good breeding stock. I meet my friends. You need to get second opinions about me as a potential dad, and then book in for PGD.
What are you saying?
Maya, let's have a baby.
Oh, thank you so much.
Kieran's gone for a walk. I thought we could have a little chat. What about? About how you're feeling these days. I imagine it gets a bit lonely with Baxter gone.
Can we cut to the chase, thanks, Libby?
Well, okay. When I said that Kieran's gone for a walk, then I should have said he escaped for a while.
Escape from what?
In a word, you.
Excuse me?
You're a bit needy at the moment, and I can quite understand that with relationship disasters and whatnot. But when you lean too heavily on someone, it can become a bit smothering.
Libby, I don't know what you're talking about.
And when that someone is a man, he might think that you have the wrong idea. You yourself might get confused. Sympathy from that someone, in this case Kieran, can look like something else.
Are you trying to tell me to keep my hands off your man?
And when you are confused, you can confuse other people. They can read into your actions all sorts of things, and some of those things can be potentially hurtful. And the first step to hurting someone is not truly listening. You have to hear, clear?
Yeah, and keep my hands off Kieran.
Now I can understand if you have a little crush. That's okay. But it's not okay to keep on leaning on him as a confidant. There comes a point where a burden shared is a burden doubled. Kieran is a nice guy, but there's only so much he can give.
Libby, I am hearing you, okay? Now hear me.
Okay.
Kieran is all yours.
You have a little thing for him, though.
I repeat for the record and for all time, Kieran is yours now and forever.
Good. That wasn't so hard now, was it?
What can I say? The best woman won. Here's to successful IVF.
And a happy, healthy new life.
I better get back to work.
I don't have my next meeting for another half hour, so I will probably sit here thinking of baby names. What do you think about Mabel? I think it's due for a comeback.
I love it. Should we get together this weekend?
Great. You can meet my friends.
Oh, I'm a bit scared.
Oh, don't be. I love you. Hey.
Oh, Mark, my brother-in-law. This is Kurt Wheeler.
Hi.
I'll call you.
Okay.
Hey, what do you think of Gertrude?
Oh, I love Gertrude.
See you.
Okay. See you, Maya.
Gertrude?
Baby names.
Do you mind if I...
No, please.
Really? Gertrude?
No. Are you familiar with our situation?
Yes, the women folk are talking about nothing else.
Oh, in a good way?
Well, it's about half and half so far. Shall I give you the rundown of the Jeffries family?
Oh, that would be great.
Not a problem. I'm happy to help in any way I can.
Still to come today, feminist writer Germaine Greer joins Claire and Thahi as the special guest on The Daily Show this afternoon at 10 to 5 here on RTE1.